Hey y'all, so welcome to week 0. Basically I was inspired by a friend who is kind of doing this thing. She's taking us along on her journey as she's going through something, and so I felt like, you know what, I just said I wanted to go on this journey of finding me, finding myself, finding the things that bring me joy, and just getting back to who I am as Quinn. And I've decided that, I've been searching and trying to figure out like what to do with this damn YouTube page. Like, I know I want to make content, but I'm struggling with the kind of content I want to make. And so I've decided that my first big thing that I'm actually going to focus on is making this mini YouTube limited series or whatever about the journey that I'm about to go on with finding myself. Two main things that I want to get out of this journey. One, I want to get closer to God. I've been on this really intense spiritual journey for a long time. Well, not for a long time. For maybe like the last 2 years, I've been really taking my faith seriously. And I really, really have been doing good with like my Bible study and like changing some things in my life. But like, I just feel like I keep getting distracted. And so I want to take on this journey that I'm going to go to for the next maybe 12 weeks. I want to take this time to get closer to God, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, prayerfully through that closeness, I want to just gain more clarity in my life. So those are the two things that I'm hoping to gain out of this. And so I just feel like what I'm about to go through, I want to inspire people. I want to impact people's lives, even if it's only one person who watches this and who comes with me along on this journey. And it's like, you know what, you helped me do XYZ, like I would feel accomplished. So it is whatever. Like, I've been getting in my head about views and subscribers, and it's like, even if I impact 2 people, I will feel fulfilled in life. And honestly, I'm really doing this for me, to hold myself accountable. I have to record throughout my journey, hopefully every week is what I'm aiming for. And so that'll also make sure that I'm actually doing the things I need to do in order to come out on the other side and feel like myself when I come out, right? Like, I've been feeling really off balance lately. And just a little bit about my story. So I was diagnosed with lupus when I was 21. And so my 20s was just like really dark, a really, really dark time for me. And I felt like I lost myself because my life literally changed overnight, and I had to become a different person overnight. And I feel like ever since then, I never really got back to who I am as Quinn on this side of lupus. I kept trying to be the old me, or I kept trying to tap into what I thought I needed to be, or who I thought I needed to be, or what society told me I needed to be. And I'm like, whoa, what do I really want to be, or who do I really want to be? I love seeing people who are unapologetically them. And it's like, I want to wake up and just be unapologetically me. And when it goes back to my content creating, my mom, she was like, just be yourself on camera. And I was like, that's cool, but I don't really know what that means. Like, I don't really know what it means to be myself on camera. Like, I'm like, no, if I'm on camera, I have to be camera trained. I'm a filmmaker, so I'm like, I'm acting and I'm on camera and I have to be a certain way. And it's like, I don't even know who to be or how to be myself on camera, because I don't know what be myself means. So that's what this journey is about. It's about figuring out what that means. So welcome. It's going to be real raw and real unpolished, as you can see. I thought I was going to get dressed up to do this video, but I just decided to just put my camera up and talk. I've also been trying to figure out how to film better on my actual camera, but I just got an iPhone 14. So I'm just going to use this camera for now until I figure my bigger camera out, because I just can't. Anyway, okay, I put together a list of things that I want to focus on this journey. So now these may sound silly to some people, because I know these are gonna be things that you're like, well, this isn't revolutionary, like just go and do these things. But it's just really not that simple. And if you are someone like me who is just really busy with work, filmmaking, working in the entertainment industry can be really demanding. So if you're somebody like me, that kind of has like a job that takes up so much of your time, and you're in all these organizations and all this extra stuff, and like, you can really lose yourself. And so you really got to ask yourself, like, what things or activities in my life make me feel like me? But also, it's the biggest thing is to always keep God at the center of whatever it is I'm doing. So anyways, let me get into this list. I have this book that I bought from Daily Grace Co. And I'm usually, like, I'm a big planner, and I stopped using planners because I would use them for a little bit and then they wouldn't really work for me. But this book has really been helping to keep me on track. So I had recorded this video already and I hated it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna record it again on my phone. So I actually wrote out the list of things that I want to focus on this 12-week or so journey. And I say 12-week or so because honestly, like, it may be 12 weeks, it may be less than 12 weeks, it might be more than 12 weeks, who knows? But I'm going to attempt to post a video every week about my journey for the next 12 weeks. And what that's going to look like, it's me going through how I do my Bible study. It's me just talking about different things that I'm experiencing and going throughout this journey. And maybe some vlogs. But I think the vlogs will mostly be on, like, maybe YouTube Shorts or something. I'm not a big vlogger. I've tried. I'm not. But okay, so the list is this. So number one, as always, is get closer to God. So that's something I'm going to be primarily focusing on throughout most of this journey, is getting closer to God. Because I feel like through him, everything else is going to come, right? Secondly, so I don't know if you can see this little piano behind me. Don't mind, my room is a little messy, little piano behind me. I used to play the piano in high school, and again, lupus hit, and I got caught up, and I never went back to it. And so I want to get back to playing the piano. So I already found an online course that I can take to help me get back to where I left off. I used to dance back in the day in high school. I danced my whole life really, but in high school, in junior high school, I was on a dance team. In college, I was on a dance team. I took classes and stuff after college, and you know, when I got diagnosed with lupus, I had to stop dancing because it was just too painful. And then when I started going back to dance class, it was just, my fatigue was so bad and I couldn't stay consistent with it. And then work got in the way. But I want to get back into at least taking a dance class here or there. Like, I really like that. And that includes pole dancing. So I bought a pole. It's in my other room. It's in my office. Maybe, I don't know. Depending on how good I get, I might upload that. But yeah, I want to learn to do that just because it's something fun. I want to get a better fitness routine and eat healthier. So I've been paying for personal training all year. I have not been going all year, but I need to. So I have tons of sessions I need to use. So I'm going to use them, and I'm going to do that. Eating healthy goes into this next one, gardening. I've wanted to start a garden in my house for a very long time. And so I'm actually, during this whole big journey, hold me accountable. I'm going to do it. I'm going to start looking into how to start a garden. I don't think I'm going to do it in my backyard because no lie, my dogs are going to eat it. And then we got deer. It's a whole thing. But I think I want to do a hydro garden, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. There's a room downstairs in my basement that's pretty empty, has no purpose. And so I want to use that room, maybe turn it into a hydro garden or whatever. Grow my own food, be healthy out here. I want to connect with people more. I feel like with my job and with lupus and being tired and sick a lot of the times, like, I've lost a lot of connections with a lot of friends that I may still consider friends, but they may not still consider me friends because I haven't been around. And so I just want to do better with staying connected to people that I care about and connecting with new people. So that's on my list. I want to be more organized. So I'm typically pretty organized, but like sometimes I let the time get away from me, and then next thing I know, I'm behind on laundry and da-da-da. And I know that's normal stuff, but like I want to get into a habit of like being more organized on a daily and weekly basis so that I'm not overwhelmed when now it comes time to like, oh, I actually have to do laundry and I have loads to do, right? Okay, this is a big one, y'all. I need to learn how to do my own makeup. I have been struggling. I am in my early 30s, and if someone was like, when we going to the Met Gala and you had to beat your own face, I would fail horribly. I do okay for myself. As you can see, like, I have on a little bit of tint right now, but like my face looks super oily. I don't typically have oily skin. I don't know, like makeup is just be like, I just can't do it. So I need to learn. So I want to learn. And so that's something else you guys will see me figure out, is learning how to do my own makeup. Like, I'm not saying I gotta look like a MUA out here, but I want to at least be able to beat my face if I gotta go to like a nice event, you know, and not have to go pay somebody to do my makeup. Like, I want to do my own makeup. My finances, you know, they be up and down. And so I want to get better with managing my finances because I just be wilding, especially on Uber Eats. So I have a whole budget worksheet that I put together and all that. But yeah, we'll talk about all of that. Opening some businesses. I'm very entrepreneurial, so I have a bunch of businesses in the works and all that. So I'll bring you with me on all of that. And last but not least, and this one might sound funny, but I have a PlayStation 4 that I don't touch. I used to play video games quite a lot when I was younger, in high school, even early college. And like, I really like it. Like, I really like it. I played like GTA and stuff online, like over the pandemic. But then again, life just started back up again and I didn't have time. So these are some of the things that I want to focus on. And again, I know they don't sound like the greatest things, but some of the things that these things cover are, like I said, one, my spirituality and getting closer to God. Two, if I'm gonna feel good on the inside, I gotta feel good on the outside. So that goes down with the whole physical fitness routine and learning how to do my makeup and even like getting dressed every day. Like, I'm not really that dressed right now, but like just getting up and getting dressed every day. Like, I want to feel good. And then the third thing that these fall under is basically like having a joyful life. Like, what things do I like to do that bring me genuine joy? I don't want to get sick. You know, having a chronic illness makes you think about your mortality probably a lot more than most people. And I don't want to be sick or on my deathbed, God forbid, and I look back and I spent my whole life stressed and working. Stressed about work, stressed about money. I want to look back and be like, damn, it's unfortunate that I'm extremely sick right now, but at least if I went today, I could say I lived a good life and I did the things that made me happy. So that's what this whole journey is about. Getting closer to God, bringing more joy into my life, and feeling good on the inside and the outside. And so I just want to bring you guys along with me because I think there's a lot of I don't know what the right word, but I think there's a lot of like misconstruedness on social media about what it means to just even exist in this world. Like this whole obsession with hustle culture and perfection and all that good stuff. And it's like, which is why I decided to just sit here and just film this video barely dressed and like, because it's not about being perfect. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real. It's about being authentic. And so, you know, I'm a creative. I want to be able to really breathe authenticity into my creative works. And even with that, like all of these things also are going to help me, like I said, understand myself better. And just even as a creative, I haven't given myself the time to really explore what that means for me as a creative, other than filmmaking. But there are so many other things that I want to do. I want to write. I like to paint, like all that. And I want to explore all of that. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting lost in everyone else's sauce. And I need to season my own sauce. It's a weird analogy, but so that's what this is. This is me seasoning. What is it? Like, you know, me seasoning my own sauce. So check in every week. I'll check in every week. Bring you along with me in some places, updates, and let's hope at the end of this 12 weeks, I come out and I can honestly be like, I feel like QUIN. And I feel balanced. And thank you for listening.